It was Christmas of 2022, and my sister said, "Hey Scott, do you want to run every single day next year and so you can go the longest?" And I said, "Sure, why not?" So on January 1st of 2023, I laced up my shoes for the first time, and I would proceed to run for the next 227 days, at least 1 mile every single day. That was until I got sick and I lost my streak. Here's the story. So what happened was, I had run for 227 days in a row, at least 1 mile every single day through heartbreak, pain, agony, suffering, all these things. I made it through. Nothing could stop me. Even the day before my half marathon, I had to run 1 mile before the half marathon, and I ran that between 11:51 and 11:59. And then I got extremely sick. I'm still a little sick. This was just a week ago. And I got extremely sick, and I lost a streak. There's no way I could run. A lot of people have asked me, is there any way you could have just pushed through? And my response to them is, first is like laughter. Like, dude, if I could have pushed through, of course I would have. And second thing is, basically, like, I do feel like I let some people down. There is this YouTube channel, and I let myself down. I mean, I lost. I didn't do it. Yeah, I did 227 days, but there are 365 in a year. And I didn't do 365. I did 227. And I do feel like I felt like I owed this channel the responsibility of finishing that streak. I mean, I just asked a poll literally like 2 days before I got sick. I asked a poll, people thought I was going to finish, and everybody said yes except for one person. And I do feel like I let everybody down in a sense that, you know, don't look to me as if I'm running, you should be running. You know, don't look to me like that. But I do feel bad. I do feel like I let down some people. So that's what happened. I think I got COVID. I'm not really sure. I got extremely sick. The worst headache in my whole life. I lost 10 pounds in like 5 days. It was pretty much one of the worst experiences I've ever had. So it wasn't something I could have just pushed through. I wish it was. I wish I could look back and say, man, I could have run. No chance. That headache I had, it hurt to take a step. So that's just what happened. And if I was going to run a mile, that's, like 2,000 steps for me. So I want to talk about some of my favorite moments throughout the runs, throughout the entire year. I would say my most favorite moment was the half marathon day. That was amazing. That was so exhilarating to finish that. To do it, it was really fun. I remember thinking partway through the half marathon, like when I got 1 mile in, I was like, oh, at least I got my run done for the day. Like I didn't have another 12.1 to go. But then, I don't know, that's kind of a funny thing I thought to myself. The next most hilarious part was the day right before the half marathon, when I ran at 11:51 in order to try and beat the clock. There were so many moments like that. I didn't film a lot of it because there were just so many days in a year, and to film each one was just ridiculous in my opinion. But there were a lot of days where it was like 11 o'clock at night and I just rolled off the couch or something to go run. Played basketball for like 2.5 hours today, but that doesn't count as running. So here I am, running. And those moments I'm not going to miss. My least favorite moments were the times I was hurt. I didn't film any of those either, but I got hurt a lot. Obviously, a whole 225 days of running, you're going to get hurt, especially because I'm not really giving myself a day off, a day to rest. So I ran through a lot of pain. I would say the worst one was the day before the half marathon. That one was like one of the funniest, but also one of the worst because I was exhausted from working a wedding that day and then going to run a half marathon. That was just ridiculous. So what's next for me and my running? This channel has been so much fun to make, and I know that a lot of people have enjoyed the video, so I really appreciate you subscribing. I've been making really interesting content that I've really enjoyed making. I want to continue to make fun videos like that, but I also just want to be able to sit down and talk to camera because I want to feel like I have a relationship somewhat with the creator as opposed to just some guy who does some stuff sometimes. And I think that these videos are kind of fun, so I like doing a little talking head video. So what's next is I'm going to continue to run. I signed up for a marathon for December 8th on Kiawah Island down in South Carolina in the United States. If you're there, say hello. I would love to say hello and meet you. I'm going to be doing that, and I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for that. I am nervous because 26.2 miles is really, really far. That's like the distance between like 2 major cities where I live. So that's pretty far, but I think I'll be able to finish. So my big goal is obviously finishing, but I'm not going to sign up for something and not without the anticipation of finishing. So my big goal is to break 4 hours. That's my ideal time, is to break 4. I broke 2 on my half marathon, so my next goal on the marathon is to break 2 or to break 4. And then my big like stretch goal is to break 3:30. That's like 8-minute miles, a little bit faster. And that's a stretch goal, obviously, but why not? Why not have a stretch goal? I mean, that's how I live my life. I always try to do more than I think I should, and maybe I'll be able to beat it, maybe not, but I always think it'll help me push a little bit further, knowing that that's my big goal. So I continue to plan on running. This year's a marathon. Next year, I would love to do like a 50-miler or a 50K, some type of ultra distance run. I want to see how the marathon goes, but these obviously like plans I need to think about in the future. And then what's next for the channel? I'm not really sure. I'm doing a weight loss video right now. I am interested in doing other challenge videos. If you ever have an idea, leave it in the comment section. I'm definitely open to that. Just leave me an idea and I'll take a look at it. So I have a lot of interesting ideas I can do on the channel. I thought the electricity video would do a little bit better than it has. So maybe those types of videos just aren't what this channel is. I don't really know what this channel is, to be completely honest with you, but I'm having fun making the videos, and that's really all I care about. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. And if you have a streak, keep going, keep pushing. Again, I wish I didn't lose it. I wish I didn't have to lose it, but I did. That's just the end of it. So thank you guys so much for watching and sticking with me, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.